UFC 239 is Saturday in Las Vegas with two of the greatest UFC champions defending their titles. John Bon Jones battles Thiago Santos, and Amanda Nunes takes on Holly Holm in the co-main events on pay-per-view starting at 10 p.m. Eastern. To order the main card, go to espnplus.com/ppv and be sure to download the ESPN app if you're watching on your mobile device. The stage is set at Coney Island. Joey Chestnut is getting ready to defend his crown at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest. Will he break a record? Check it out at the top of the hour.
Jamie's doing it. What's up? Hello, hello, hello.
I can't be starred. You are, get out my way. I gotta win. Alex, I'm not. One on the top. We've been it before. You know what I did. I'm on my job. I'm doing my thing. I'm blessed.
Testes 1, 2, 3.
They say whatever, and I don't be talking to you. You score. I'm going in. I can't be starred. You are,
Well, because I'm short.
I gotta win.
Yeah, like God made me perfect and super attractive and funny and very humble. He just had to make me short because he can't make people perfect. She, they.
Some big NBA stars have made major moves this week in free agency. Here is a list of some of the big movers, including KD and Kyrie going to Brooklyn and Kemba going to Boston. Besides Kawhi, Damon, which free agent will have the biggest impact next year?
Is he plugged in? I don't see anybody plugged in.
Look at the numbers, boy.
No, it's on
Golly, they're eating out there.
Jamie, how many
Kyrie,
mics are
how
plugged
many
in?
mics?
Of course.
Okay, do you have
Coming
the right
off the
ones?
season that he came off with the Celtics and them.
Check.
Everybody thought that they were
Kill this standby on the live stream,
Eastern Conference
because that's we're not going to
struggle
make it.
the way that they did throughout the
And delete
season,
it.
mostly
And delete
because
it.
of
Why
the
is
up and
Dan not
down
coming
play.
have
Not
it
only
on the right
Kyrie,
input?
but some of the things that were happening in the locker room and off
Where
the
am I going
floor.
on here?
I think going to the Brooklyn Nets, it's a fresh start for him.
All right, so your
Check,
And
check.
It's a situation that he's
go.
never had
Check,
in his
check,
career.
check.
You know, he was drafted by Cleveland. He was traded to Boston. He decided to come home to Brooklyn. So I think he's going to play really, really good this year.
We going live in 10
Kevin
seconds?
Durant's probably going to miss the whole year.
that what it says,
but
Jim?
I think he still helps this team get
Mics
into the
are live
playoffs
now.
and does some great things.
They can hear us do
and
sound
I
test.
ended
They
by
can hear
saying this.
testes 1, 2, 3, and then I had a conversation with him about why
Live on air?
Yeah, why he would have 3 testicles, and his what he said was that because he was short, God gave him a third ball.
Yeah.
So are we live on air?
Yeah,
And we have been.
No, just
audio.
Do they see me and Dan kiss?
I hope so.
Have we been outed?
And he came into our lives. And make sure our gains are not too high, but the
There
master
we go.
volume.
Yeah, master volume.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, what do I press? This?
Right there. There you go, James.
James.
You're in. Welcome to the hot dog eating contest. Hey, Dan, how is it that you're on your phone to start this off? Like,
My computer is being weird, so I'm going to pull up the YouTube.
technology. Why is that, Dan? Because technology.
It's
is
not.
there
It's
yet.
because I didn't charge it. It's human.
Don't
error.
No.
make him
Yeah.
say it.
Yeah, technology isn't there
So
yet.
I'm going to use
brother.
this to view the chat. Is what I'm doing.
If you can't use your phone for the chat, you're gonna have to shut that down, my man. Oh boy.
Sorry, I figured it out in 3 seconds, Ross.
Technology
Mike.
is
Technology.
up to par. Dude, there's virtual reality porns, dude.
Nowhere near it.
Someone shut
Wait,
off
somebody
the
said I have a
ESPN.
butt testicle. What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what a butt testicle is. Jamie, do you have our feed? There we go.
Do you know what
Up
a?
and Adam.
Yeah, you may have to change the.
Happy
look-
4th, Jacob. What?
It's 10 minutes before this show actually starts, so.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. And we're going live on this. I want to say.
That's really loud.
Yeah, there we go.
Ross's mic is off. People are saying.
We're all. My mic is off, Jamie. Ross Patterson. Ross Patterson.
Do you guys hear Ross
What are
now?
you talking about?
Yeah,
live
do you hear
land?
him?
Hey, guys out there, do you hear Ross?
Ross,
Give us a little.
tell a
No,
story.
Ross's mic is off. Is anybody? Do you hear me out there?
It's a story. It's on now. It's on now.
It's on now.
Fubar says it's on.
Yeah,
Oh, I
now
can
it's
hear
on.
you.
It's a
Ross.
story
Thank
about
God.
Ross's voice. Right?
God.
It's a
Yeah.
story. about Ross's voice.
This technology is all completely new, by the way.
Yeah.
Dan's on a phone. It's still not there yet. Can you just
I
admit
just
that
didn't
as a
charge
human?
my goddamn computer.
Why not? You
Because
knew we were doing, what, back-to-back shows today?
I was writing the news.
Oh, okay.
And then I forgot to plug it in.
Come
Then I
on.
lent him the cable.
Because you
Said
two
he
were
hears
together last
Ross
night. Did
through
you?
other
when you say
people's mics.
together, I feel
You,
like
you hear me through other people's
people
mics?
might.
Great. You do, but the audience doesn't. And that's what's
And
key,
why
Jamie.
is that?
So, I tell you what. We're going to...
Okay.
Are you sure, Jamie?
Mike is
I'll
on
take
now.
that
It
bet.
says
I bet you
Mike
a
is
blowjob.
on now.
Thank you, Ted.
Ted.
Ted Swoboda. And I
Ted.
owe Jamie, our producer...
I was just kidding about the
A
blowjob.
blowjob.
I like how Matt Bullets, he has to talk to us to tell if his mic is on. We do, because we're going live with you guys right now, and we're integrating a live television. We might as well be live from, what's that fucking channel over in Iraq? What is it? Al Jazeera? How do you guys not know?
Not Al Jazeera. That's
is
not
it?
Iraq. Al
what is
Jazeera, yes, but it's in the UAE, United Arab Emirates.
Either way.
Ross talks about military
Military stuff. I don't know about military stuff. What was the
This is a
TV you
game
guys were watching
called
over there?
Military stuff.
Fuck, man. I honestly don't even. I never got to watch
That
the
one that
Iraqi
you guys
TV.
watched.
There's the military channel.
Yeah, what is
okay.
that?
Oh, that's AFN.
Okay,
Armed
yeah.
Forces Network. It's
Yeah.
All right.
It's trash. Dude,
It's
there's
trash.
commercials
Oh, well,
like
that's what I feel
there's
like
these
we're on.
commercials that are they build it up. It's all sentimental. It's a man with a child. It's a happy family, and at the very end it'll be like, "Don't shake your baby," and it's serious, and you're like, "What the fuck?" Like you got to tell
kinda
Marines
like
It's a series of non sequiturs followed
Yeah.
by a call to action.
Or they'll be like
That's what
that.
it is.
There'll be a bunch of women that are battered, and then there's that one fucking pussy in the back with a black eye, and it'll be like domestic violence has to stop, and you're like, "Who's the dude in the back?" With
Ted
the black eye?
Swoboda
Yeah.
says that's not how you say his last name. Fucking pronounce or
But, yeah,
type it phonetically, you piece of shit. If you're gonna get mad about how he's
Okay,
saying
guys,
Type it,
guys.
Swoboda.
Now, let's not yell at the people watching, okay?
I think we need a peace offering here. So anybody at home, by the way, who's watching and wondering what the fuck we're doing, turn on ESPN2 right now. We're going live at noon with the hot dog eating contest. We're calling it. We're dogging out. Jesse has a special gift for the two of you fucks.
it. Oh, I'm so
Are they
Just
excited.
condoms?
thank
Are
you
they
guys
condoms?
so
'Cause if they
much
are.
for
What do we got,
coming
Jen
and-
James?
Oh, now?
Yeah.
Is it an AIDS test?
No, it's just something for the two of you guys to.
to share.
Oh,
Because
yes.
you're staying together. Now you two
Because
are
you're
staying
staying
together.
So the front part of this is the pussy part, right?
And
I
so
take
you
the butt.
guys choose.
I've got the butt.
Yeah, the
All
back of
right.
this is the
Pa-
ass,
paper,
but you guys
scissors,
get
rock.
to use it together. And we really wanted to say welcome
And
to
drop
Wilmington.
that on the table.
we
Feel
do
the
it
weight
live?
of
Can we do it
that.
live on the
feel,
show?
feel the girth of this.
Just give it a drop on the table.
Oh
Look,
yeah. Oh, that's
look
nice.
At that.
I want to strangle it for some reason.
You're going to be it.
Reminds me of my childhood.
Yeah, that's what we're saying.
so it's the both ends then.
yes,
For
but
the
it's
two
for
of
two.
you.
It's for two. Yeah. So you
Because
can
I
go.
was
You
just
can
gonna
go at
give
once.
it to Justin,
Paper, scissors.
and then you guys were staying together, and I didn't want to be rude.
So-
It's a little
Dude, it
oil.
even smells real.
It's a little. Oh Jesus!
Justin, gun to head.
What's that?
Gun to head. If
Not
you had to
even
choose ass or
mean.
pussy from that thing.
If I had to choose?
Yeah,
Hold
to
on,
fuck.
Stand by.
It's Kentucky windage.
Yeah.
No, man.
It's Kentucky windage. It's
I don't
fine.
know. That's fucking
You've got to
rough.
choose right now, gun to head. What do you go, ass or pussy on that thing?
Dude, all right, I'll take the pussy, dude.
All right, you'll take the
Really?
pussy. So Dan,
Well, because
are
I
you
could
fine
fuck
with taking the
Dan's
ass
ass.
tonight? It's 4th of July.
I'm taking the ass every night. But
Yeah.
especially on America's birthday because
Yeah.
that's what America's all about.
Lot
It's
of
all
butt
about
sex
butt
tonight.
Hot dogs, butt sex, crystal meth, and
And
drinking
fireworks.
buddies. Yeah.
Everything American, and
And
a
your
little bit
uncle-
of apple pie.
How many people out there in Drinkin' Bro Land think some relative today is going to lose a digit from their hand?
Oof, this is a tough one for me, man. Because I almost did. And like
Yeah.
for real, it was a black cat. I lit
Yeah.
it off in my hand. The fuse was long, and I thought I had time. I threw it, and it was one of those things where it exploded. I started bleeding. The person I was with started bleeding. Like it was a bad sitch. I was probably a half a second away from being JPP,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
and that's no lie. Have you ever had a fireworks injury, Jesse?
No,
Really?
no,
No.
that doesn't happen to women because they're
no,
not
because
idiots.
we're not fucking idiots.
Yeah.
That's actually true.
Dudes are fucking dum-dums.
Very true.
Like, hey, do you think I can jump this fucking
Yeah.
bulldozer over that
Yeah.
mountain? Like,
And
No,
we're
we could-
there
we-
being
you
like,
think we could
no.
share this thing and fucking, I don't know, brother. Like,
I We're missing Jared Taylor today, by the way. We invited him out.
Lord Hot Dog. Yeah,
Lord
yeah.
Hot Dog himself for the hot
And
dog
Lady
eating
Hot
contest.
Dog.
And Lady Hot Dog.
Yeah, they're
We
all at the
invited-
ranch having a blast with.
Are they?
Yeah, a bunch of all my friends are kind of posting things in there, and he invited everyone out, and it's gonna get crazy.
I'm sure they're
guaranteed.
having a wild.
You're the
party up
first
there.
person I've ever met who loves San Antonio.
I actually do love it.
It's crazy.
Do you
I've
think
got
it might have something to do with
Bean dip.
No gracias.
no appa?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I think you found your weird swingers crew, and
I love it, man. I've got a great group of friends. I found a fucking great gym to train at, and I've got a nice bougie yoga studio, and those are like my little pyramid.
Sure.
pretty great.
Because you're training for another fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when is that going to be? August 30th?
August 30th in Corpus Christi. We're trying to match up an opponent right now, so I can't announce that officially.
Okay.
But, I mean, yeah, man, it's going to be fucking great. I'm
Yeah,
making
so
another
are
run
you
at
allowed
this.
to eat hot dogs on a day like today?
I mean, yeah.
Or are you training?
I'll eat a fucking hot dog.
All right, let's do it. Let's dog out, dude.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, let's get ready here.
Did you see this? A fucking Kendrick Norton from the fucking Dolphins got in a car wreck this morning. He's 22. Had to get his arm amputated.
No, I did not see that.
It's fucked up. You look good making hot dogs, by the way. You actually look like somebody who, with that hair and visor, that would be behind a
Would
counter.
be a salesman.
Yeah,
for it.
yeah.
Like, hey.
Cody,
I get your dogs here.
Cody says Joey is going
Very
for
sanitary.
76.
Yes.
That's the number.
I said Chestnut's going to do it. I believe the weather today is 79. Is that correct?
That was the high the last time I looked. Let me check again.
Whose dick is that?
Dog it on
the
down.
screen.
Jesse, you dogging it today?
I'll dog it.
I'll have one, and then actually I'll do it no bread.
It's
might work out
83 right now.
83 degrees.
64% humidity. It's not bad.
No, I'm going to say that's perfect dog weather to break the record.
Yeah.
Now, do you guys need any
Condiments.
accoutrement
Nah, I don't like anything with the word condom in it. So
Yeah.
in your mouth?
yeah.
Well,
Fair.
I voted actually in California there's a bunch of things on the roster, right? And one of them is, do you want porn stars to wear protection, right?
I saw that. I was so
And
pissed.
I remember I was
Yeah.
like, the issues that I did not know or like was not informed, I just did not vote because I wasn't fully informed and I
Yeah.
want to just be like Republican.
the problem.
Right? So I fucking looked though at that one and it's like, do you want porn stars to pretty much not wear condom? And I'm like, nobody wants to see that shit.
No.
Fucking no.
No.
Right? Nobody wants to watch. You better believe if I'm watching a porn and there's a condom, immediately I'm like, not dirty enough. I'm like,
Yeah, shut it
Oh,
off.
definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
nobody
no.
uses condoms in real life. AIDS is a myth created by the government,
Yeah.
and that's just
Yeah.
the way it is.
I got tested 2 weeks ago, so fucking AIDS jokes are hilarious to me. Unless if you're watching this and have AIDS, then sorry, bro.
But you just started dating someone
Yeah,
here,
but
so
you,
there's
you
a
then
chance.
said there was an
Hashtag
issue
no condom
after that.
ever.
Yeah.
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 What do you go on your dog? You raw dog it in? You don't put any condoms
No, I
condoms
don't
on
believe
it?
in that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I agree with you. I think STDs are a myth. And it's because I've been going fucking raw and blasting inside people for 20 years now. And
Right.
I've never...
For 20 years, aren't you like 23?
Yeah, I'm 23. So
Because I've been going raw and blasting inside people.
I don't
for
have any
years.
STDs.
Yes.
And I've never had any real
So
pregnancy.
you've never had one?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nice.
Not
You've had what? Something?
I had AIDS once, but it went away.
And that's not a real thing anymore.
No, my old roommate used to tell me, right, he's a fighter, Cody the Crow, right? And he used to tell me, you know, these jokes, like, AIDS is a myth. And then you tell
Yeah.
me all STDs are a myth. And then one time he ends up, you know, telling me that some girl that he was dating, right,
Yeah.
had chlamydia, I believe, or gonorrhea. But she came and was like, hey, I've been sleeping with other people. And she gave him these pills. And he grabbed them and he looks at me and he's like, bro, that chick told me that she had chlamydia. I'm like, fucking A. And he's always like, STDs are a myth, straight up. So
Yeah.
he grabs the vial or the little bottle, opens it, and he takes the pill. And he's like, never got tested. If I did get tested and I came out positive, this would cure all of it. And he goes, furthermore, proving my theory that STDs are a myth. Threw it in his mouth, took the fucking water, downed it, was like,
My friends, and they are right. For this is a
Yes.
battle
And?
of the
it's just
ages.
funny because he's always like,
This is
STDs are a myth,
battle of the
STD. And then some girl he's banging, he's like, hey, I have an STD. But if you take this, it'll go away. He's like, STDs are a myth. Takes the pill. He's like,
only one location.
Woo!
That is here at the corner of
All
We're
right.
live.
Still
Coney Island, kids.
for only one purpose,
Turn to
and
ESPN
that
2
is
right
the
now.
nation's famous.
We got the ladies, we got the men dogging out 4th of July tradition. It looks hot, man. Some people were spraying themselves with misters.
It looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Dan's commentary, that was off the chain right there.
They're, I used a hand and arm signal there. So they're right in the sun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, there is no shade. And here's the thing about Chestnut, right? There's never been shade for these guys. There he is.
Look
He's
at him.
getting out of the van.
Here he comes, a true athlete, you
This
guys.
is what champions fucking do. The look on his face right now is a look of resilience, triumph, butt fuckery. Not sure if that last one's a real word, but he's in it to win it today. Over-under on mybookie.com is 75.
Really? That's the over-under?
Yeah, I think he's going to do it.
Because 75 would be the record.
Correct. And I think he's going to break the record today.
With or without bun?
You got to go with bun, brother.
He's going to eat 75 goddamn hot dogs.
Yeah. I'm going to say he does it. I'm going to say 77 is my final total today. Jesse, what do you got for Chestnut?
I'm going to say, would you say 77?
77, yeah.
I'm going to have to go 78.
God, you Price is Right motherfucker.
What is the record?
What did he do last year?
74.
74.
Yeah, that's 75 because that's a lot. And after when it feels heavy, he'll have one more and be like, broke the record, something to build into next year.
I don't think he knows, though, like as he's doing it. I think he's just dogging out. I don't think he's got a mental count in his
It's
head.
gotta be, and is there a time limit?
Yeah,
10 minutes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got to go 7.5 dogs
Justin, have
per
you
minute.
ever seen this? Where they dip the whole thing and
gotta
bun
dip it in there,
the
brother.
water so that it goes
And he
down.
uses hot water.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
on
yeah.
30, on the 30 for
That's not
30,
even,
he talked about all of his strategies. He
80.
uses hot, well,
Craig
no, it
says
was,
80.
Kobayashi who started that.
Yes.
He uses hot water.
Warm water, yeah, because it helps disintegrate the bun better. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's
And it helps me puke a little bit more
Craig
watching
Dulesky
it.
Yeah,
said
do you think he
80.
throws up after? You have to.
well, I want to know what that toilet looks like afterwards. Because if you put 75 hot
it.
dogs inside yourself, what does your toilet
You would
look
think
like
that
afterwards?
He would be a good celebrity influencer for Squatty Potty or something like that.
Yeah.
One would think. One would think.
Or some kind of toilet paper.
There's usually an Asian woman, because they do the girls first. So at home, they do the girls first. What was that? What was that line?
I said
Of course, Craig.
Yep.
it tickled me.
Is the delay still happening, Craig? Right. Anyway, go ahead.
They usually do the ladies contest first. There's an Asian woman named the Spider, who's usually in the mix every year and housing people.
And the only one that gives Joey a run for his money is an Asian guy. Because they are competitive eating over there is huge, right?
Yeah, massive.
And they're skinny.
So is he like
And
the
they're-
Eminem of competitive eating?
Sure.
Like he's the one white guy that's doing it?
Yes.
Yep.
Like that's actually a champion?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you want to be pissed, but he just keeps fucking dogging out.
He just keeps winning, and that's what champions do.
Well, you watch that 30 for 30. Kobayashi, the thing that really seemed to send him down a spiral mentally was when people started rooting for Chestnut and saying pro-America shit.
It was the disrespect
he
that got
took
to
it.
him.
I think it was, yeah, for sure. But I didn't read that as disrespect. People are going to be fans of other people.
He felt disrespected as a former champion, and he was a years and years and years champion.
Yeah.
You get beat once, and all of a sudden there's a new American hero.
Yeah.
He felt left out in the cold, ding dong in the fucking, street water.
Yeah.
And
Well, it didn't help the way the guy from the Major League Eating treated him. That guy seems like a chud, kind of. The dude that does the announcing and shit.
I think that guy is like a Russian police officer. He's firm, but he's fair. So if you're a winner, congratulations. If you're a fucking loser, I'm going to drop the hammer on you. That's exactly what it is. If you're at home right now on YouTube Live, type in your predictions. Craig Dulesky is saying 80. Eric Rules 87 is saying 74 for sure. Craig, somebody else just popped in and said 251,000 hot dogs.
No,
It's a little much that
no,
you'd die.
251,000 is the amount of calories that Chestnut has eaten throughout his career. Just
boy.
in professional eating.
Yikes. How many calories do you eat a day, Justin? Because you're a fighter.
So it depends. Of course, if I'm not training, even right now, I took the bun out. Right, hot dogs aren't exactly healthy, right? But
A lot of sodium, right?
I don't think that's nitrates and sodium, yeah, but this is America, so.
Yeah.
Do you cheat? Do you have a little cheat?
You have a little cheat day?
So when I'm training for a fight, to be honest, I eat double calories, so I'll eat about 3,000 to 4,000, right? Actually, not double. Yeah, I'll eat probably 3, 4, 5,000 even. Leading into it, and the last 2 weeks, you cut your calorie intake into half, and you just start dropping weight, right? And a lot of people have a big misconception that you have to eat way less calories, but you'll stop losing weight. Your metabolism kind of shuts down.
It holds on to stuff.
Gotcha. Jamie, cut to Chestnut real quick. There we go. Is that sweat on his forehead? Can you see right in there? It is. So he is sweating. So it's a hot day, man. I don't know if he breaks this record. If he was going to come in cooler, non-sweating, I would have said he would have broken this record. But if he's already sweating now and he's still got about a good half hour to go before this starts, I don't know if he breaks it. If you can see the sea of people there, it's not just us that are into this. It is millions and millions around the world. The mustard belt is on the line today. Justin, did you win a belt in your last fight?
I'm looking closer at this picture. It doesn't look like there's a little glisten, but it looks like he's just got a shiny head right now.
Wow, that
He likes
shiny head.
gel.
Yeah.
He uses a lot of gel.
On his
Did
forehead?
you get a belt in that last competition?
I did not. That was actually my comeback fight,
Right.
right? So I win 2, 3 more, and I definitely will be asking that promoter.
To win a belt.
Yeah.
Well, today a belt's on the line for the men and the women. So I don't want to say it's more important than what you did, but kind of it is.
I mean,
You mean in the military, what you did is more important.
What's that?
It's more important than what he did.
No,
in the
no,
military?
in the ring. Like, look, he's a fighter. You're competing for a championship. That's
Yeah.
the ultimate goal. Chestnut and these guys, somebody's walking home with the mustard belt today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that accomplishment is better than anything that we did in the war.
I think look, we've got Buzz Aldrin right behind us. It's
yeah,
better
way
than landing
better
on the
than
fucking moon.
Fuck Buzz Aldrin.
oh, you
I
landed
mean,
on
you
the
know,
moon, yeah? Can
respect-
you fucking eat 80 hot dogs,
Yeah.
cocksucker?
Respect to Buzz Aldrin, but it's not. He didn't eat that many hot dogs.
No. He was never a big hot dog eater. Matter of fact, I think Buzz Aldrin from 82 to 86 actually had a band going against hot dogs.
Like with Muhammad Ali in the Vietnam War?
Yeah. Apparently, when they landed on the moon, not only after the boot print, he wanted to put a dog print, and it took off into gravity, never got his shots.
So it
And he's
broke his
still
heart
bitter
then.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's tough.
And a lot of athletes are professional astronauts or musicians. It's a broken heart.
And there's one of those.
It's a broken
There's a
heart.
pinnacle moment in your life where everything just shifts.
100%. And
Yeah.
with Chestnut, same thing. You know, the only reason he lost in the last 10 years was because he got engaged and she broke up with him right before the competition.
That's a real thing. That happened to
that
me.
is dead
Dude,
serious.
One
That
time
happened to
before I
you?
fought, I was dropping weight to 135, which I walk around like 170. And like, I'm hurting. I'm Googling like, how long can the human body go without food? And I saw that there was a monk way back when that ate like 3 bites of apple in 30 days. And I was like, you can do this. You've got this. It was just a tough, like, last minute cut. And as I'm cutting weight, I get a text from some girl that I'm dating like, hey, I don't think this is going to work out. Blah. And I'm like, don't worry about that shit. But definitely, that shit gets in your head. She's like, I know it's bad timing.
Yeah.
I'll be fighting in like 3 days. But hey, this isn't going to work out. And I was like,
I know you fight in 3 days.
What
She couldn't
kind
have.
of
Yeah.
person were you to date if you're eating 3 bites of apple and you're like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
Billy?
true. Like, you were probably miserable to be around.
oh, yeah,
for
that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm
But
sure
she could have fucking.
She could have waited a couple days
coulda-
before she banged my best friend.
Sure. All right. Well, fuck her. Sorry, I was trying to.
And again, if you want to follow along with us, tune in to ESPN2. That way you have both screens. You have screen and screen, and you can get our commentary along with. Look at that. That's what do you call that, Dan? When you do perfect ad placement with the hot dogs and the kids, a lot of white families eating hot dogs.
It's called affinity-based targeting.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're doing it right now with the hot dogs. Is that a big thing in Mexico,
Hot dogs?
Justin?
Actually,
It
have you
is,
ever
right?
had Mexican fucking hot dogs outside of a bar?
Yes,
Oh,
and that's
yeah.
what we were going to
Street
talk about.
dogs.
Street dogs.
Yeah, they're the shit. I had
Yeah.
one thrown at me in Tijuana one time when I was fighting
You
with a girlfriend.
do shit. Oh, they are
She
the shit.
just put the mustard, and in my head, vividly, I remember moving out of the way and the hot dog just going sliding across the street and all the mustard, and I was like, no. And then she beat the shit out of me for like an hour and a half.
Beat the
Great.
shit out of you?
Yeah, it was great.
Were you
love
pounding
that.
off the
In a
whole
good
time,
way,
or
right?
what?
No, we
Yeah.
drove back from Tijuana to back to
oh.
Camp Pendleton. I was in the
TJ.
Marine Corps, and she was just yelling at me and arguing. She's all drunk and kept like beating me, and Dude, I lost it. She was half Mexican, half Korean, and she just kept yelling and yelling, and I'm bleeding everywhere. And the only thing that came to me in the middle of all this, because I'm not going to hit a woman, is she kept hitting me, and in front of all my friends. She was embarrassing me, like belittling me, and I just looked right at her, and she's Asian, and she was slurring her words, and I go, what's that? I don't understand you. And I went like this with my eyes, and I go, white rice or brown rice, Tina? White rice or brown rice? And all my friends started cracking up, and then she proceeded to beat the brakes off me even harder.
I get it.
It was great.
You know what I have to say about that? I am so jealous of your life.
Oh,
How
man.
fun is that,
Dude,
right?
she stabbed me with mascara that night.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm sorry. She stabbed you with mascara.
Right in my eye, right here. And
Oh,
I
Did she
started
take it out of the case?
So she threw her bag at me, right? And all of her makeup like got scattered everywhere. And I grabbed her and I just put her on the ground and was like, hey, relax, just fucking relax. And she's like trying to hit me still. And I saw one of her paintbrushes on the ground. So trying to make her laugh in the midst of this fucking chaos as I'm bleeding all over her, I grab the mascara and I go, you look so pretty when you're mad, which is probably not the right thing to do. And I start putting mascara on her. And she grabs it and just loses her shit and wham, right in my eye. And I'm like,
Yeah, the way you deal with upset women, whether it's cracking jokes about them looking pretty when they're mad or yelling like casually racist stuff into their face, probably not the best way
I
to
get it. And then-
handle an
but
angry
gosh,
woman.
It, like, made it so exciting.
I tried, but
you
what
know?
she did was we were on the Marine base, and she walked back out to the bus stop and was like, we're done. I'm going to wait here. I'm like, no, you're going to get raped. Like, this is a grunt base in the Marine Corps. Just go ahead and wait. And so she starts yelling at me and yelling, and an MP is passing by, right, military police.
Yeah.
And they get out of the vehicle, and I'm covered in blood, dude. And I'm just waiting with her like, look, I'll wait for you. I just don't want you to get raped. And as she's screaming, these two MPs see that she's yelling and that I'm covered in blood, and they point a fucking gun at me, and they're like, hands in the air. And I just had graduated sniper school, so I'm covered in blood. I just start crying, dude. I'll be real. I'm just like, I'm drunk. He's got a gun pointed at me, and then I just hear, get your head. Governor, it's a guy that I went to Iraq with that got pushed out to be an MP. And fucking, it turns out that I knew the guy. I served with him in the Marine Corps, and then he looks at me and he's like, hey, brother, are you okay? Did you hit her? I'm like, I swear to God, I didn't touch her. And he's like, what the fuck happened to your face? And I'm like, she's just mad at me. And I'm like crying, and he's like, want me to cuff her and drive around and scare her for a bit? And I'm like, no, and he's like, go to your room. So I took her to my room, and we had anal sex.
I was just going to say,
Yes.
you guys.
Yeah.
And the whole time she's
really?
crying and I'm bleeding everywhere. She's like,
Yes.
I'm sorry. And I'm like, and then I wake up in the morning, she smacks me. And I'm like, and then we dated for like 2 more years.
Sure.
Oh God, is that real?
I swear to God. But these days are
So
over.
I've heard a
They're
number.
not even close to being over.
No, and I've heard of. There's.
You wouldn't
he's
have it
got
any other
probably.
way.
No.
He's probably. He probably has 10 or 15 like stories just like that one about that one girl. No shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh.
I will never date someone like that again. I'll tell you now. Like, if anyone ever slaps me, you know, again, domestic violence. You want to know why I said that on the commercial about the military? Because there's always that one pussy in the back with a black guy, and he's like all big, and they're trying to show like it happens to men too. You know, that one pussy in the back. Yeah, that was me, dude. She would have hit me, and I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, I won't do it again. Like, but yeah,
I used to do
Man.
shit like that, and it was fun.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Beating up in the car is so fun because were you driving? She was driving. Who was driving?
Oh, my
Were you
buddy was
guys in-
driving.
you guys
yeah,
were
we
in the
had a
back
DD.
seat. What's even more fun is if they're driving. I've done this before, and you beat them up. They can't do anything because they're driving, right?
Totally.
Oh,
Yeah.
We were driving.
Oh,
to,
Those are awesome.
Dude, we were driving to San Antonio
best.
one time, and we're
wait,
arguing.
a long time ago.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
We were. This was like I was still in the Marine Corps. I just got back from Iraq, right? So in my mind, I'm not really too scared about the whole dying thing because you're like, boom, something blows up. You're like, whatever. And we're arguing, and she jerks the wheel one direction, and I'm driving. And this is how I learned not to do this. Later, I got training in the military about driving that you don't fucking jerk the wheel, right? And I jerked the wheel the other direction, kind of as a fuck you, don't jerk the wheel, bro.
Yeah.
We're on the highway going like 80 miles an hour. I swear to God, on I-35, we spin out of control. And, dude, we end up facing traffic in the opposite direction in the median, right? And I'm just sitting there like, whatever, fucking, I almost died. And she starts shaking and crying, and I'm
This
all,
is the
you see
problem.
what you did? You see what you did? You know, just,
This is the problem with people like us.
yeah.
That we crave that kind of crazy bullshit, but two, we're definitely willing to go further on the crazy spectrum than any woman out there. Because we don't
easily.
we don't
You
care.
want to jerk the wheel? I'll kill us
Yeah,
both.
we don't care.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
we-
yeah, exactly.
Especially in those years when you first get back, Like, you don't give a fuck about any of that shit. Like,
No.
I don't. Well, I guess I'm gonna die. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Right. Like, seriously, you have. It's like that joke we were talking about the other day, where it's not something major in your life
The girls are
that
going,
leads
guys.
to you fucking saying fuck this. It's some minor inconvenience, and the girl just like finally pushes you a little bit too far, and you're like, you know what? I'm a big Chris Benoit fan.
What? Just
Yeah.
say it.
We're out.
Okay,
Yeah, the women are starting
Women
right
are
now.
starting.
We're going to answer some of your questions here. Cody Foister is saying, Ross, that is warm-up sweat. He was back there rubbing dogs, stretching his throat. I understand that. I get that.
Wait, show me. How do you stretch your fucking throat?
Oh, have you seen his whole shit? His.
I've seen him pushing on his abdomen.
Oh yeah. It's all. That's all real.
Well, the stuff that he's doing to his throat, that's nothing.
Yeah, you're
don't know.
you're stretching that esophagus, brother. Craig Dulaski, the special lady guest.
What did he call it before?
She's on the fake news tonight. Topless Stacy will be on the fake news tonight. That is our special guest. We finally have our topless Stacy.
Yeah.
She's going to be doing the weather tonight, live on fake news. Jesse, someone wants to hear you say you like it before the women start here.
Oh, look at you, right it?
Oh,
Look
there
at
it
her.
is.
She likes it.
There it is.
Okay.
There she goes. These women, by the way, because they're not better than the men, but they're giving it their
Okay,
all.
so is this her last year?
I think that
Okay.
was a
Yeah. So what do you got over under on women's dogs here? We'll start with Justin.
Over under.
Yes, 40.
What's the record?
What is the record? I need a gauge.
Yeah.
I think the record's 38.
Well,
I think
let me take a look at the competitors real quick. I'd say, I don't know.
Homegirl, so she's a 2-time champion. She's got 2 belts, right?
Oh,
Is this the spider chick you were talking
Yeah.
about?
Yes.
she looks like she could eat like
31 dogs. That's the record
So
for
there-
women?
She just did just now.
If you guys want gender equality, you need to start eating more hot dogs, Jesse.
So ESPN cut the feed for the women is what you're saying. They're just going to her.
that's terrible.
That's crazy. That's not what equality is all about. These women deserve the national stage to dog out like
I
men.
think it may have already happened because this broadcast started at like 10:30.
No.
Didn't the women go
It
already?
did not. So ESPN's live feed did not start till noon. So therefore, they cut in on this because right before it was Stephen A. Smith.
Yeah.
We were live on air before that. So what they're doing is they're saying women aren't good enough to show eating hot dogs. Thoughts and feelings.
I definitely would like to watch women eat hot dogs.
Inhaling
If anything, I would
dogs.
want to
Yeah.
watch them eat hot dogs more
More.
than the men.
Yeah.
Like watching
But
men
it's
eat hot dogs,
really-
it's difficult to masturbate to. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Not
When the girls
impossible.
do it, it's not cute.
Not
Like it's
impossible.
not like ooh, she's eating a hot dog. Like it is really.
Yeah, and then they're doing it for time, right?
Yeah, and
but
just
I
like,
that. It is cute and it is hot because I'm
So-
just imagining them like.
Yeah.
Last
okay.
night we were at Buffalo Wild Wings and Jessie refused to get bone-in wings because she doesn't eat bone-in wings in front of other people.
In front of dudes.
Yeah, in front of
I
dudes.
don't eat traditional wings in front of.
So
dudes,
here's
yeah.
my next question: do you eat hot dogs in front of dudes?
Yeah, she just ate a dog.
Yeah.
Let's see her.
I just don't like when it's like there's possibly sauce all over your face or anything like that. I don't like the idea of maybe talking to you guys and there's sauce around.
We're all gonna say something immediately because we're all dicks.
Yeah.
right.
Like
Yeah.
we're not gonna let you fucking coast with sauce on your face.
Yeah. I
right,
mean,
but then
especially
you even
Dan.
saying it.
No, I
then
will.
I'll
I
get
will immediately
embarrassed.
just point at your face.
Yeah.
Right, and
Because
that would
I
be
can't
super
control
fun for me.
my actions. at all.
Thoughts and emotions.
Yeah.
You told the waitress last night as soon as she walked up the
yeah.
table, you go small tits. I'll take a double Tito's and soda, and it was like, whoa, don't lead with small tits.
She had freckles though. That was cute.
Dinah was her name.
Yeah, Dinah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And then I told her you were asking her about my brothers and sisters. And like, oh yeah. Do you have siblings? How many brothers and sisters? And I was like, they both passed away last month.
Yeah.
And then she was like, and she got all nervous and started like fidgeting with her thumbs. And I was like, I'm kidding, dude. I've got 2 sisters.
Eric says, I had a Mexican chick try to stab me once after deployment. She
Yes.
was rad.
Yeah.
So
Latina-
How was the
Tina's-
sex? How was the sex? Comment, please.
Eric, yeah, comment. How was the sex with her?
You could speak more to this.
Because
Latina's-
I also feel like that's a Latino thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Have you fucked a crazy Latino? Because you only do crazy. Down in San
to be-
Antonio, it's all Latino.
You know what? To be honest,
Latina.
the Latina chicks that I've
Latina.
fucked,
Can we just say Mexicans?
It's all the same.
All right, yeah.
the Latina chicks that I've dated or fucked have all been normal. No shit. Like,
You're missing out, brother.
no, I mean they've been crazy in the Latina way crazy, but they haven't been the crazy that I deal with crazy.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Like, yeah, they're fiery and talk shit and yell and whatever the fuck and have episodes sometimes, but
Yeah.
none of them tried to like fake pregnancies or stalk me or whatever
Here's
the
the
fuck
difference.
else.
I think the Latinas will just like get crazy, get super pissed, yell, fight.
And then suck your dick.
White chicks will try and take down your entire company, your
Yes.
entire
Oh, yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Try to get
Like,
you to sign like a
manipulate-
30-page
yeah.
NDA. This
Yeah,
whole
so-
Financially.
bullshit,
Yeah.
That's the difference, I feel, right?
Yeah. so
Because
it's-
when they're
it's-
done fucking yelling at you and being fucking crazy and whatever, right? They're not also gonna try and
is
right?
this a metaphor? What's going on here?
just. I'm asking
This is
you.
for the
Is
future
that the
for you,
difference?
Justin.
Yeah.
No, dude.
Let's say Justin Governale blows up, right? Becomes world champion of something. We don't know what that is
We
yet.
don't know what that is.
We don't know what that
champion
is
of
yet.
Sucking dicks.
If you date a white girl, she's going to go after your bank accounts. That's going to be the type of
But
crazy
it's
it
gonna
is.
be a long game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
real
hardcore
long,
lawyers.
hard game. Yeah.
Like, she's going to be an absolute angel for the first 18 months that you know her, and all of a sudden,
There's
But
a
that whole time she will have been planning.
she'll be collecting information and getting
From the
pregnant
one
that whole
time that
time.
you fought with her, that she'll be like, oh, it's okay. And then for 5 years after that, she's going to be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have a friend in my friend group, and she disappeared one weekend. We're partying every weekend, and she just disappeared. And then one day we're having drinks, and she's like, guys, I had an episode last week. And we're like, whoa, what do you mean episode? And she's
Yeah.
like, I had an incident. And she starts explaining what she did, and she went into this dude's apartment. And she's like, I broke all his mirrors, broke all his... And we're like, whoa, what do you mean? She's like, he fucking lied and he cheated, and that's what I do. And we're like, how'd you get in? She's like, oh, I know the code. And we're like, oh, he gave you access. No, he didn't. I would just always pretend like I wouldn't look, but I paid attention. And yeah, don't fuck me. And dude, she apparently took his phone, right? So he can't call the cops. He's like, I'm going to call the cops. And she's like, bitch, how? Right? Took the phone, all sorts of crazy shit. She's like, at the end of it, he apologized. And then we're all like drinking like, Jesus. And she's like, and now it's like this giant joke in our group, right? But she's Latina, if you could guess.
Yeah, yeah. Big surprise. Big
She
surprise.
was. I would have pegged that for
That's a white girl.
white
Yeah,
girl move.
maybe.
Yeah. That's
Maybe.
what I'm saying. Like that whole
This
shit
one
of like
chick I-
looking
Women
at
in
the
general,
code.
dude.
This one
Maybe
chick,
that's
this
true.
one chick I
Maybe that's
dated
true.
in Salt Lake City. I think she's like half black, half Nicaraguan or something like that. She was like crazy, like Latina crazy, but never any of that bullshit.
Gotcha.
Like probably one of the cooler chicks I've dated in my adult life.
Really?
I don't. The stereotype is not held up for me.
Okay.
in
So
that regard.
there's a question from somebody that says, do you have a girlfriend currently, D'Anthony?
No,
You don't?
No.
Great.
and I wouldn't tell you fucks anyways. You guys would go find out who she is, and then I would end up having to bang your dad. So I don't-
Yeah.
and I've fucked enough
public,
dads
motherfucker.
Yeah.
for like this year. I've actually fucked 4 dads. this
Biggest
year.
power move of all time is to fuck somebody's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Brandon Cooper says they showed the women's competition on ESPN3. Again, gender inequality.
Yeah, so
That's-
it's ESPN, and then ESPN2 were the hot dog eating contests. It was more important to show
Correct.
the fucking pre-contest interviews on ESPN2 than to
Yeah.
show the actual competition for the women.
Yeah. And finding ESPN3, by the way, good luck with that.
Yeah, it's only on the internet, right?
I believe so. It's got to be on the app. So
Yeah.
the fact that the women are on an app, again, gender inequality, Jesse.
As a suffragette,
You guys know, I don't think women are good enough in general.
Well, let me-
So, do you guys really want to watch the women? Do
So
you
le-
think there's enough people that are tuning in for the women's?
I'll-
I don't.
I'm gonna spin this back to you. Okay, 31 was the winning total for her. That's 3.1 dogs per minute. Is that good enough to televise?
No. How much does Joey eat?
70.
I'm sorry, it's just not fucking good enough.
There it
dude.
is. There you have it from a lady herself. It is not good enough. Therefore, I'm not going to be pissed about it. We should not be televising it. I don't know her
Men
name.
hate women and women hate themselves. So I'm sorry, it's just never gonna happen.
Yeah.
Do you really want to, Dan? Do you want to watch it?
here's
The women.
Here's devil's avocado. So when Kobayashi first showed up, the record was like 25. This was in the early 2000s, like 2001, I think
so
was
what are you
his first
saying?
year.
They haven't had enough time to get to the point where
That's
they
not what
can-
I'm saying. I'm saying I'm curious to see how it evolves. And so Kobayashi came in 850, and the record was 25 and an eighth or some shit like that before.
Okay.
And then it started, and it was 50 almost 20 years ago, and now it's to 75. Like this progress is made slowly. I think we need to have
With
a little more
guys,
faith
yeah.
in these women. I think
How's
we need.
the WNBA like as
Terrible.
far as
They are
They
they are
used to
100% subsidized by the NBA. They don't make any money.
I'm just saying as far as their skill level and their progression.
It's terrible. I think they should move the rim down to 8 feet and just let them dunk.
A lot of people,
That's just fucking retarded,
but a lot of
though.
people have said that. Move it down to 9 feet.
Yeah, or
actually.
something. I
I
would
don't want
watch.
to watch fucking people
I would
with
watch.
a handicap play.
I would watch.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
watch.
I'd be a basketball star. I'd be
Thank
dunking
you.
on
That's what I'm
Exactly,
saying.
yeah.
I would watch that though. I would watch a basketball league where there was a height requirement, but the goal was lower just to see it. It would be fucking funny.
You know what
Like
I love?
Little Justin's playing?
Yes.
Oh, that'd be great.
Dude, I love watching. Honestly, I love watching female MMA. It's fun, dude.
So
Here's the
that's
deal.
a
Yeah, but there's
sport-
some
here's
legit
the thing.
fucking fighters.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's a sport that is caught up. So
think so.
I think Ronda Rousey didn't get enough credit for turning that into a global thing for
Oh,
women.
definitely, dude. She was a pioneer, dude.
Yes.
Like whether she got knocked out or not, like how many, like, and everybody talking shit. How many televised fights have you been on, right
Yeah.
under all this pressure?
100%.
But she definitely was a pioneer. Did a lot for the sport in MMA for females, right?
That's why she's in the Hall of Fame as
yeah.
of
And made
last
it
year.
so that little
Yeah.
girls are
But
practicing
dude, like
from when they're
now
younger.
you watch women fight. Like I swear to you, dude,
Yeah.
one of the best fights I've ever seen was two females. Dude, one of the girls is just dripping blood everywhere. And here's the deal: is when they fight, when two men fight, they knock each other out, and they're like, "What's up?" Or before the
Yeah.
fight, they're like, "Hey, like let's do this, brother," right? Females get sometimes really caught up, like you fucking bit, and like they just make it a deal. Not all of them, but you definitely see it when they fight. When two men fight, they're like right on sport.
Well,
And
there's-
sometimes when the females do it, it's
It's
all
real.
or
I'd like
nothing.
to see.
it's
I'd like
I
to
love
see
it,
that.
dude.
I want to see that out of the cage conversation. I want it to be like World Wrestling Federation.
yeah,
I want to
so
see
do I.
that
It's
because
in
and
there.
it's
the
getting
difference
really
is
close.
the difference is that it's real there, like real to a degree. Like Conor McGregor really threw a fucking floor jack or whatever the fuck through the window of a bus.
Oh yeah.
Like that-
one of those hand carts.
Hand carts, yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
chucked that. Two
Yeah.
of them. He picked it up again and re-threw it.
There's two big fights this weekend. John Jones is fighting, and Amanda Nunes is fighting Holly Holmes. It's a co-main
Really?
event. Yeah.
Dude, we should. You're
It's on
Justin's
Saturday,
here. We should go live, Justin, and watch that because you're an MMA expert. Like, you
I
really
mean,
know the sport.
I
Look,
definitely
more
know
than
sport.
Well, more than Jesse. I used to train amateur wise.
Anyways,
No,
Jesse
with
Ruiz.
turtles.
Thanks.
With turtles. I used
Mm-hmm.
to fight turtles live. What I would do is inject them with chili powder, get them a little more animated than they typically are, and then beat the shit out of them.
Yeah.
Sea turtles.
As you should, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck turtles. I mean, honestly, what has a turtle ever done for you?
Well,
Like, except for make me feel bad about throwing
Drinking the straws.
plastic into
Yeah.
the ocean.
yeah.
They've
I
got-
really enjoy throwing plastic into the ocean. Leave me the fuck alone, turtles.
That's true.
Right.
If you didn't want that to happen, you shouldn't have existed.
I always order when I order at a restaurant. I'm like, if I see that they give me plastic straws, I'm like, can I have 2 straws, please? Just because I
Keep
fucking
it in your
hate that.
pocket.
No, that
Yeah.
reminds me. So I set up a nonprofit 10 years ago, and the nonprofit identifies vegetarians and vegans using social media, and then it assigns double meat duties to families to make sure that that meat is getting consumed.
I like that a lot. I also set up my own charity a few years back called Fathers Without Borders, and it's where I help underprivileged sorority girls at Arizona State, aged 19 to 22, kind of adjust into the real world and what that's like after college. And that's something I'm really proud of. Fathers Without Borders.
We are on the rocks. But
Again-
that's known, right?
Yeah,
it's
everyone
gotta be
knows at
widely
this
known
point,
at
yeah.
this point. Everyone knows that.
And if anybody wants to donate, again, it's at Arizona State, and then Ole Miss I do as well.
I don't buy the old Miss thing. It's just
never been
because
there.
like I enjoy girls with daddy issues. I just don't want girls with brother issues.
It's not that, right? Because it's still kind of racist.
It
at Ole
is and
Miss.
it isn't. Well, that's another thing too. Yeah.
You know they still wave the Confederate flag
Oh
at
yeah.
all the
yeah,
that's
because
the whole shit.
you know the Confederacy actually won the war. Do you know? No, they didn't. They lost.
Zach
they lost.
Allman.
Fucking losers.
Yeah.
Zach just said Jessie is the best, you guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
I had
she
to
is.
say
Are you going to
that.
interrupt the whole conversation? Anytime anybody says something?
Yeah.
Nice?
Yes.
I'll- I'll-
Because it's
Hey
gonna
guys,
happen
hold
two
on,
times.
hold on.
Hold on.
Somebody
It's gonna
said my
happen
name
two
here.
times.
we got a comment for
Fuck.
Jesse.
Hey,
we got to
there's one
stop
for
it.
me. There's one for me.
We got to interrupt it. And again, if you're live at home, switch on ESPN2, and then you can put this little phone in your lap and watch us with them. The announcer that is on stage right now, I'm going to say this.
He's the chairman
The
of
best.
Major League Eating.
Right.
This guy.
By the way, but I'm going to say this in all sincerity. This is the best announcer in the biz right now. I got him. I got Michael Buffer at 2, and then I got his brother who does UFC at 3.
John Anik?
No, it's the
Bruce
ring
Buffer.
announcer. Yes,
Yeah,
Bruce.
Yeah.
Let's fight.
Yeah.
What's his phrase, Justin?
Well, there's a box.
It's
there's a brothers.
time.
It's time.
Yeah,
And then there's
yeah.
let's get ready to rumble.
So that's that. Yeah, let's
the
get
brothers.
ready
That's
to
Bruce.
rumble.
That's the brothers. One's for boxing.
Yeah.
One is for the UFC.
My
Right.
favorite are the guys from World Wrestling Federation, Jim Ross, and what's the other guy's name? Do you know?
Yeah.
The fucking dudes from wrestling. They're the best. Jerry Lawler and Jim
Yes.
Ross.
Jerry Lawler used
They
to
are
be
the
best for
best.
sure.
Like, it's them
Yep.
and then Harry Carey for me.
Harry
and
Carey's
two.
definitely on that list. This guy's up there though, man.
He's
been doing
a
this for
great,
years.
like, for live events.
Yes.
Amazing.
And they got Badlands. This is Badlands Booker. If you're watching at home,
Nice.
He was an old school guy who was one of the very first OGs in the competition. He cannot eat half the dogs that Joey Chestnut can. So this
he's
is
out of shape.
Exactly, but this is essentially
Is that
like
rappy?
bringing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out for the NBA Finals, saying,
They're
"Hey,
making this a whole.
this is what a whole championship
Oh yeah.
man looks like here."
Ian Katsuba. It's true. Jables is the best.
I can't wait to see. Just stop. I can't wait to see what the ratings
One
for this
more.
are.
Jesse MB20. Go ahead.
Oh, MBTO, Matchbox
Go ahead,
20.
go ahead,
Go
Dan.
ahead.
What's the MB20?
Jesse is a huge Matchbox 20
Jay
fan.
Bullens. Jesse is the only reason I'm here. Go ahead, Dan.
Yeah.
No, Dan, I won't interrupt.
Back
Dad, I
to you,
won't
Dan.
interrupt you
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Dan, I promise I won't.
Dan, a lot of people don't know that jacket is from the Rocket Man movie that is currently in theaters right
It is,
now.
yeah. I haven't seen the movie yet, but I did buy this.
Well, you bought the jacket, and I think that's all you need in this life.
It
really.
is, yeah. One jacket is really.
To be honest with
Why?
you.
Why did you buy it? Just curious.
I think you can figure out why.
Yeah, he takes it in the butt. That's why he
Whoa.
chose that on the double. There it is.
Whoa.
Hold that up to camera, Jamie. Let's go to his two shot. Look at that camera right there, Justin. So this is a double-ended fleshlight, right?
Yeah.
So there's a pussy and an asshole. So that way you can fuck it with your buddy. You can have sex with
I
your
don't think
buddy.
that's why it's made that way, but it does have that feature. Yes.
Look, I've never seen both your dicks, but I imagine they probably won't touch if you both inserted into that. How wide is that gape right
is
now
that
that
a
you're
tampon
getting?
in there?
Oh boy.
It's a piece of the packaging. There
So,
it is.
oh god.
Wouldn't be the first time. Just kidding.
A little bit of sex catch up, brother. If you're watching live at home, they're announcing the challengers right now. Again, these men are champions. They are warriors.
No.
And they need to be treated with the
Are you,
respect they deserve.
Justin?
I've
Are
been
you
drinking all
one
morning.
of those guys that gets upset when somebody calls non-military people heroes or warriors or talks about we're going to war when they're like? Is that like the same as being offended by fireworks at this point?
Yeah, I mean, dude, fucking everyone's fighting something, right? I saw that on a shirt one time, and it's so fucking true. Like, everyone's got their shit they've done in life, right? And just because I've done one thing, I don't want to turn around and make it like what you're doing is you're bitter and you're internalizing everything, and you're like, oh, I went to war, like my vote counts more than yours. Be like, does it, brother? I'm pretty sure like the way that everything is established and set up, it's to give us all equal rights, equal opportunity. So just because you went to the fucking war doesn't actually give you more of it doesn't give you a master's degree or a doctor's degree in something, right? In it doesn't make you a lawyer. It didn't make you pass the bar. So
Jables is the MILF of the month. Sorry.
It's a weird thing to be like, I went to war, so don't like making yourself weak.
Yeah, we're having
right?
a political
Like the
debate or
firework-
discussion, and you're like, in the war. It has nothing to do with
Sometimes
what
it
we're
does.
talking about.
Like if we're talking about war.
Like,
well, I
now,
was in war.
Right now, the
Dan, you're
competitors are
stupid.
coming on
No.
stage. Everybody's got a gimmick now because they're trying to make a name for themselves. There was a guy in a luchador mask.
Oh, fuck that.
Somebody, it
motherfucker.
looked like it was in a cow mask coming on stage. A lot of points to the sky toward Jesus. I think this is a moment in time. Jamie, cut to the hot dog competition. This is a moment in time where you need to thank Jesus before you start an event like this. He's the only thing that's going to take the dog today, and that is Jesus in this competition. So all of these competitors out there, again, warriors, soldiers, Delta Force dog eaters.
Whoa, you guys.
Snake
Not
eater.
sure what we're
He
calling them.
is
Snake
going
eater.
Crazy.
Yeah. They are
Not-
going bug fuck here on this stage. This is the moment of their young lives. This is televised live around the world.
Oh,
4th of July, he just saluted.
What is this
He
guy
just
doing
saluted.
saluting?
We were watching,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yep, that's for the troops.
Dude, he's
That's for
loving
the
it.
troops.
Who is that
Who
guy?
do we got
Loving
there?
Hey, honestly, I know nothing about him.
He
but
looks like a young chestnut, brother.
Somebody
he looks
find
like
out-
a young chestnut.
Somebody find out.
Derek
He
Jacobs.
is amped, dude.
Look at this guy, all full of
Yeah.
piss and vinegar, ready to fucking
About to be
enter
full of
the
some
world.
fucking hot dogs.
He just came out of the birth canal and entered the world.
Who's this? Who's this?
George Shiger is now entering. What's
He's
he
a little
listening
too
to?
chill, which means he's pretty confident.
6'6", 340 pounds, and he's wearing a pair of Raycons, actually.
Yeah.
He's a sponsor of ours. Go to buyraycon.com/Drinkin Bros to get your headphones for $50.
Gordon Wagner, what's up, buddy?
No one that size wins these.
No.
It's
no.
all. I mean, it's Kobayashi and fucking
Kobayashi,
Chestnut.
they've got Kobayashi's got a
Don't you think
six-pack.
that the Japanese guys that typically win these things, don't you think they might have little man syndrome? Like
One would guess.
Not in.
I might
But
not be
they're
your
mentally
size, but I'll eat
superior.
some fucking hot dogs there, cocksucker.
This is
Maybe
a
when they
different
come
world.
here, but back in there.
Maybe they heard I would date
They're-
you if you were taller too many times, and they're like, I'll show you. I'll eat a bunch of hot dogs.
This guy
You
right
sound
here,
like you're
Jesse,
talking
you
from-
can tell he had a bozo ring and then shaved it.
Oh, he shaved.
yeah.
For the audience
Good
at
for
home,
him though. That's the right move.
That's the right.
That
That
is
is
the
the right
right
move.
move.
For the audience at home, a bozo ring is when you're bald all the way around. You got hair on the sides. You gotta shave the rest of it. That is
Kind of like
key.
that guy right there that's sitting in our studio.
Yeah, he has done it. There you go.
Gotta do it.
He's
You
got
gotta
to do it. He's
That
made
guy's
the right
feeling himself.
decision.
It's a good move.
State your full name for the show. Tim
Tim
Davis.
Davis.
Tim Davis is joining us. Drinkin Bros. He's
Marine.
watching live in studio. Tim, you want a dog?
Drinking 4th of July.
Come on in.
Come
on
on
in and
in.
grab yourself
Grab
a
a
dog
dog.
while we
Hey,
do the
Tim.
rest of it.
So that guy that
Come on
saluted.
through. Come
that
on
gu-
through the cameras. Yeah, come on
Yeah.
through.
Hand me
Good
one
to
too,
go.
please.
No, take one. Help yourself.
That
They were
guy.
looking good, right? You're like,
Yeah,
well,
what do
let
you,
me
Tim
have
Davis? What do you
one.
go? Do you go mustard relish? What do you do?
Oh, now who's this?
Yeah,
Adam?
he
Take
does.
it all.
Yeah,
Say that-
he does.
can you
Yeah,
say
there
it?
you go.
Just yeah. Thank you so
Adam
much.
Moran. Oh, okay.
There it is. Oh, Justin's going full dog. Cut to Justin. There it is. Oh, he's
That's.
going
I know
full-
that was fake because he doesn't have a gag reflex.
Oh man,
It's actually true.
Yeah, it
You
is.
think this fits in here?
Give it a shot.
Nah, bro,
I
I
don't
wanna-
think you will because you don't want to ruin it. You're gonna
Yeah.
be fucking
I'll take
that thing
another.
later.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah. Clint,
so
Clint
Craig-
Sparks, Jables' MILF of the Month. Whatever. Go ahead, Dan. I'm not going
Boy.
to interrupt you again.
Craig said that the guy who saluted is former military.
He is former military. Great. So he's not
figured.
stolen valor. We were incorrect.
Oh, we didn't. No one said that.
I
Yeah,
did.
no one's-
I
in your head?
I said no. I said it out loud. I said he might be
oh.
stolen valor.
Oh,
We're not sure. Now we have confirmation. I appreciate that because we don't want to call somebody out for that, right?
For
Dan,
saluting?
how high did you get before you?
I'm
came
not
on?
high at all.
You were
just
slower
a lot
than
going
Miss
on.
Daisy.
No, I just
Yeah.
don't understand what point you're making right now. The guy's stolen valor if he
Because he
salutes.
starts saluting everybody, right? You can't start saluting. I've never saluted anybody in my life.
The president salutes people.
Yeah, but he has
He's
that
the
privilege.
commander-in-chief,
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? There's rules to it. You can't just start saluting
Not
everybody.
you fucking
Dan right now
loser.
is giving Jesse a dead eye stare.
She's just like on my last one
Yeah.
right now. Can I
You
get a-
knew it was going to be like this, Dan, didn't you?
I did. It's
And
kind
you
of my fault.
agreed.
ESPN2,
What?
tune in and watch with us. Nathan's hot dog eating competition live. The competitors are walking on stage. This is the moment we've all waited for. Some might say the most exciting 10 minutes in all of sports. I will say this is the only sports that I give a fuck about for the year. Gun to head, Ross, you're watching the Super Bowl, you're watching Nathan's hot dog eating contest. Yeah, go ahead and pull that. That's
We-
my gun. That's sick.
We went to the Super Bowl, so
We
it
did.
sucked.
Yes, this is going to be way more fun.
This will be way better.
than the Super Bowl. We should go there one year. The only problem is there is no shade. There literally is no shade in Coney Island. If you've ever
I'm
been to
not-
Coney Island, there's no shade
Oh, this
there.
guy's feeling himself.
Yeah, he is.
I'm not worried about the
What is
shade
it?
so
Megatoad?
much.
Megatoad just walked on stage. What do you think the chances of Megatoad are, Justin?
I don't know, man.
Size, weight?
What's his size and weight? I like
5'8".
him because 5'8" and I'm 5'6".
Oh, this
Yeah,
guy,
on
he's
Tinder.
the
On
he
Tinder.
almost got Joey next
Yeah, I think this.
Last year,
I
yeah.
think this
yeah.
guy goes 72.
Yeah,
Asian?
yeah. He's gonna be at his heels, you guys.
Is he Asian by default?
Yes.
He'll win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alex, see what
Well,
this
he's not
guy
gonna
did
win,
last
buddy.
year. I think
Chestnut
he
is
did
gonna
like
win,
68
but-
last year or something like that. Well, fucking tell me the answer to the question I asked, Alec, instead of giving me random other facts, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what? If you were never born, we wouldn't even be talking about this right now.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
Way to go there,
Stop
brother.
ruining everyone's
We've got
lives,
a young
Alec.
producer, Alec Wenning, who was on the show a couple days ago.
Mm.
Alec
Killing the game.
killing the game, and he's also wearing sunglasses that are darker
Yeah.
than Ray Charles. because Dan doesn't like any eye contact, and that's
And
true.
we asked him why, and he said, Dan gave them to me.
Who is this guy on the stage right now? He's walking with a purpose right now.
Okay.
Esper. Look at that. He's going hats. I
that
think because of the
Boston?
sun. Yeah. Oh,
No,
of course
thank
it's
you.
Boston. Yeah.
No, thank you.
He looks like he's just ready
Boston,
to fight everybody.
Brady. Boston. Did he give it John Cena? Yeah. Oh.
If he was John Cena, you wouldn't even be able to see him
Ask
right
him if
now.
he likes the Yankees.
Yeah. Hand in front of face, dude. Hand in front of face. This guy's really hyping up the crowd. There's Chestnut. Now, this is our guy. This is America's hero. This is the one we all came to see. Joey motherfucking Chestnut is walking to the dog stage as we speak.
Oh, my gosh, you guys.
Look at the confidence. What's that? 6'1", 230.
Must be nice.
All of that is pure dog muscle. My God, man. Look at him. Look at him pulling up the jersey, patting the chest. He's stretched out. He's warmed up. He's ready to go.
So did they show you on the 30 for 30 like how they fast before?
Oh,
and all
yeah.
of that
Yeah,
good
the whole
thing.
shit, yeah.
The only thing they
So
didn't
he's
show us
like-
was the toilet afterwards.
Sure.
Which is bullshit.
Look
Or
at
just
this guy, the announcer. Look at going to America. Keep it on Chestnut right now, Jamie. This is America at
that's
its
a
finest.
Champion.
I gotta tell you.
Oh, that's the Bruce Buffer of hot
my
dog.
God.
announcers.
Guys, I told you, he's the
Down.
best announcer in all of
He's
sports.
the chairman of Major League Eating.
He's the
that
best
guy.
announcer in all of sports. If you hear him, he's fucking hilarious, and he gives it his all every year. God bless that guy. He's going down to a knee.
He's down on one
He's
knee
down on
for
a
him.
knee. He's pulled his hat off for Chestnut. He's giving Chestnut the love and respect he deserves. Fuck
Guys,
me.
I'm on the edge of
Look
my
at that.
seat.
He just slapped his thorax. Chestnut just slapped his thorax.
What does he say?
Not a-
We
Human
are
beings.
in it live,
Let's pull it back about 20%.
Not even close, my
Yeah.
dude. This is the best 10 minutes of the
peaking
fucking
like
year, dude.
crazy, right?
I have been drinking since 9 a.m. pre-gaming for this. Chestnut just told the crowd, go fuck yourself. Take the dog out of your mouth and put my dick in it, because that's what I'm going to do today is insert my dick in your mouth. This is what Nathan's Hot Dogs eating competition's all about. I'm fucking hyped.
I got to tell you, as American heroes go, it's Joey Chestnut, right below him, Dakota Meyer.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
dude. I'm
know
going
what?
to
I
go
agree.
Chestnuts, Thomas Jefferson, then Dakota Meyer. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know Thomas Jefferson.
Yeah, well, you should have. He's the one who created electricity. We wouldn't have a dog eating contest without electricity. Shout out to TJ, Thomas Jefferson, for making all of this possible today. He's dead. He didn't know he'd have this great effect 200 years later right now.
Brandon Cooper.
Woo!
Brandon Cooper. Jax is living his little dream today. He's going to be in a parade.
We're having a 4th of
Thank you
July
for
parade
asking
after
about
this.
him.
My biggest accomplishment is gonna pretend that I'm
Is
not
there
drunk
breaking
after
news?
it.
This is
Is there
breaking news. Yeah, Thomas Jefferson did not invent electricity.
Wow. He should have. Edison. Look, here's the thing
No.
about white people, dude. They use the
that's
name
also
Thomas way
debatable.
too much. Grandfather Thomas, father Thomas, all 3 fucking grandkids Thomas across the board. They're going Tommy. Done with all of it, dude. Thomas created everything in this world. If you're a white man, that's the way it was. So don't want to hear whether it's Edison or Jefferson. That's the way it's going. We got a lot of people watching live. Somebody, Chickenhead, has written in and said Esper is your winner. That's a dark horse. Esper is a dark horse today.
Chickenhead also wrote earlier, if you just say my name, Dan will start laughing.
See the word
Dan,
chicken
get off
head?
the goddamn phone.
I'm looking at the
Justin,
chat.
throw it away.
He-
You don't need it. You,
know what?
don't need it.
Hold
We're
on,
reading it live here. All it is a guy with his head down right now. It's like those people who beat off on Twitch after the video game is over, and you're just looking at their down head. We know you're jacking off down there. We got, oh, man. Everybody keeps writing in about the Dolphins defensive tackle who just lost his arm.
Yeah,
in the
that
car
sucks.
accident.
He's 22.
Man, we'll talk about that on the sports show next week.
Yeah.
This is a breaking news story. 22 years old, lost his arm.
Yep.
Fuck. That's
Some
awful.
kind of weird. He was a draft pick last year, I think.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Bro, I've got a belief with athletes that make it to that level is that their mentality is everything, right? So
Yeah.
guaranteed this motherfucker will adapt, dude. It's a mindset.
Okay.
That's my view on it.
I like
Yeah.
that. I like
Jefferson 2024, somebody said. Let's exhume him. Let's get a fucking hologram. Let's have Thomas Jefferson back in office. Was he a president, Dan? He should have been.
Yes.
Again, a white guy named Thomas probably should have been a president. How many white people named Thomas have been presidents? If somebody could look that up, that'd be great.
I think he was the only one.
Yeah. We're back live from the competition right now, and they're getting ready to dog the fuck out.
They're not back yet.
2, 1, boom. Here we go. We're about to get wet.
Don't watch it on here.
Yeah. If you're watching at home, we're on a slight delay here from everybody else. But, man, it is going off. Everybody's dogging out right now. Dogging out. A lot of people out there today. What would you say, James? 10, 30,000?
Oh, gosh.
If that's
At least.
maybe more. I don't know.
Oh, just sweating their fucking
They
balls
haven't really
off.
shown a picture of the whole crowd yet.
Yeah, they are.
Look at that. What do they have on their head? It's a mustard?
Now that's a dog hat.
Oh, it's a dog hat.
Yeah,
Sorry.
with a little mustard on it.
And we're going?
Boom. Yep.
All right,
The
countdown,
carnival
you
barker.
guys. Now we need to just watch this.
Yeah. Well, we're
Here
gonna
we
watch
go.
and commentate. There's
Here
Chestnut.
we go.
He's
Okay,
2
so-
dogs deep. Off the phone, Dan.
So
Off
Justin,
the fucking
do you
phone.
See,
Head
Justin,
up.
you see how he...
I'm reading the comments.
No. We're mid competition right now. People are looking at your down head on camera. Chestnut is now 6
Oh,
deep.
my gosh.
He's
Well-
6 dogs deep.
And you guys, that's a long way to go, right? We're
Long
70.
way to go right now.
Here we go.
He said if he gets 25 in like the first 2.5, 3 minutes, he feels like
he
he's
can
gonna
break the
Okay.
record. I feel like he can due to the weather. And
mean, if
again,
anybody
I took
knows,
the over
man.
on mybookie.com.
Yeah.
Mybookie.com is our sponsor for all of this shit. Type in the promo code Drinkin Bros. Doubles your deposit from 100 all the way to 3,000. I bet 500 on Chestnut breaking the record today.
I think he's going to break it just
I do
because.
too. But this little Asian kid looks like he's
trying to-
fierce.
Dude, he's got little man
Megatone.
syndrome.
Well, it
dude.
doesn't matter who wins, though. If Chestnut breaks the record, you still win.
Stay on the feed for right now. We'll flip back and forth. Chestnut will start to slow down right around the 3-minute mark. And I don't want anybody to be alarmed by that. Like he's not
No,
going to break the
he
record.
talked about that.
Yeah.
He expects that to happen too. That's
Tell the audience, because you watched the ESPN 30 for 30 with me the other night.
yeah, it was good.
It was great.
I mean, like it was the whole thing about Kobayashi and what he meant to the sport early on.
Yes.
And then if you guys haven't seen the show yet, it's crazy. Like
A
this
documentary.
Yeah, this guy. It's 30 for 30 on ESPN. This guy is super emotional about the whole. Like he's super butthurt. Now he's doing like professional taco eating competitions.
Stoney guy?
Kobayashi.
Okay.
Stony. What the fuck?
Cut back to us real quick.
Yeah.
That way we don't get eliminated from YouTube. Chestnut right now is in his fucking groove. He's on pace to break the record. I love that the ESPN announcers are wearing ponchos. 1, they don't want to get any hot dog water on them. 2, they don't want to get any bun on them. 3, if somebody spontaneously combusts live on air and explodes all of their body parts on the people, that's it. What were you saying? Go ahead and talk, London. What do we got live? Boy. No, who's
Then
airdropping
say
right
it.
now?
Just say it.
Say it out loud, brother. We're good to go. You're our producers. Yeah. Yeah.
If
Who's
you're
airdropping
whispering,
right
we're
now?
gonna get pissed.
Is that you?
Okay, got it.
Come on, brother. You can't be sending pussy shots during a live feed like
But
that.
why
brother.
not?
Go back to that competition. Look at him.
This kid's trucking, man.
My goodness, man. He is really stuffing his fucking face.
They've limited it to like 6 cups of water now, too, right?
Well, you should, because if you have too many cups of water, that's a lot of area that you can disintegrate those buns in. The guy from Boston who looked really confident, talking a lot of shit, he's slowing down like a motherfucker.
Everyone from Boston.
Sorry those dogs weren't deflated, you Tom Brady loving son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Hot dogs.
What dogs? Tommy! Tom Terrific!
Fuck the Yankees.
Yeah, welcome to the fucking big show, brother. You're getting your asshole shown open to the real world. Not even close in this. Chestnut is still on his fucking game.
He
Look
hasn't
at him
slowed
dog
down at
out.
all.
I haven't seen his esophagus this stretch since probably 17. This is the way he should be treating this challenge. Look at that. That is a man who is confident in his abilities, and he's dogging out like no one has ever dogged out before. This is Chestnut in his prime, ladies and gentlemen. If you saw Jordan in 98, If you saw fucking Kobe in 2004, you're now seeing Chestnut in 2019 living his best fucking life right now.
He's got 40 in 5.5 minutes.
40 in 5.5 minutes. He's on pace for 80 dogs right now, which would smash the world
If you
record.
throw up, are you disqualified?
Yes.
Yes. You cannot throw up. You also cannot shit, and you're not allowed to wear a diaper. All three things are true. And if you check the hot dog eating road rules for this, they'll tell you everything about that. So you can't shit your pants mid-competition. That's also a thing right now.
How are they checking for that?
Rectally.
Yep.
Yeah. That's the only way you can check for something like that.
Just a passive infrared system.
To physically see if dogs are coming out of your asshole. That's the only way that you can check for something like that. Chestnut is still going at a breakneck pace right now. This guy, oh boy, he's giving up. Homeboy's about to.
Who's closest to him?
Suzuki.
I mean, in terms of
even
numbers.
close? Yeah, who's even close number-wise? Nobody.
Oh,
Yeah.
man, dude.
Look at this. This is what dreams are made of.
One of my
right here,
favorite
folks.
things about this competition is
Stoney.
where everybody
Where's Stoney?
figures out how far ahead Chestnut is, and then they all start looking around. Like you'll see
he's
some
breaking them.
You'll
Yeah.
see, yeah, he's breaking them for sure. You'll see somebody.
Stoney's 20 behind.
You'll
He was
see
at
somebody
his
turn
heels
around and
last
look at
time.
his number on the board, and they're like,
Yeah.
"Fuck this, man."
Cody Feister just wrote in, Chestnut's at 45 and 5. That means currently he's on pace for 90 dogs, which would be a record that no one would ever pass in this entire lifetime.
And I will have gotten closer than anyone else.
Yes.
In
What
my
was your
guess,
number?
78.
78 dogs. Wow. Wow. You know what you're going to win after this? A trip to Puerto Rico. A trip to the Dominican Republic.
Let's send her to Haiti.
He just hit 50. Chestnut has
my
hit 50.
God.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chestnut has hit 50. I can't remember a dog pace like this in my entire life. I can't remember if there's a bigger sporting event than this in my entire life. We just saw somebody win the Triple Crown last year in the Kentucky Derby, the Belmonts, and the Preakness.
Yep.
This is way bigger than that. Flash to Chestnut, Jamie. He is really dogging the fuck out right now. 52 dogs.
dude.
He's going to
How
break
much
the
time? How
record.
much
I've
time
got
do we got left?
500 on this on mybookie.com.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he's
Ooh,
He's only got-
boy.
he's got 50 at 828.
No.
Craig, you can't
Yeah.
change your number, buddy. You
Can't
cannot
change your number. People are writing in trying to change their number.
No,
82
doesn't
dogs.
work like that,
Sorry,
buddy.
Craig Zaleski, you
Sorry,
can't do that.
Craig.
Ruben is saying he's sticking with his earlier prediction of 82. Ruben, if you win, cut to me real quick, Jamie. We're all gonna sign this dog and ship it to you in a FedEx package. It's gonna be 3-day. Can't say what that condition is gonna be in when it gets to your house. We're all gonna sign this dog and ship it to you if your
we
number
should-
is correct.
Let's ship it ground. It'll be 5 to 7 days.
5 to 7 days on ground. What do we got?
How many?
3 minutes left. Chestnut is at 56. Man, he's going to have to pick up the
cutting
pace to
close,
beat that
cutting
record.
close.
Now I'm getting nervous as a person.
I can see you sweating a little bit.
Not only am I sweating, but I said that the competitors couldn't wear diapers. I'm currently wearing one because I'm going to shit my pants if Chestnut
It's
doesn't
like
break the record.
you're an empath.
Yeah,
So when somebody out there you know that they have to take a shit but can't, you'll take a shit for them.
exactly. It's like my wife over here. I said she was the vessel when she gave birth. It was me who was actually delivering the child to the world. He's at 60. Chestnut is at 60 as we speak. 258 left. Hold on to your assholes, people. If you're at home right now,
Hold on to this.
sew your cheeks shut. Yeah.
Yeah. You see this? Do that.
Do that. Quench it.
What if he
Do
got to
that.
60?
Shit.
What if
Don't
he
do
gets to
this.
69 and just starts
Don't do
sucking
that.
his own dick?
Well, if he gets to 69 and he starts sucking the dude's dick next to him, congratulations. We all win. We're all winners
He's
in
what?
this.
He's hurting?
Is he
He's
crying?
He's hurting. Chestnut's slowing down,
No.
man.
You can do this.
Oh, boy. Chestnut is slowing down.
What's his
I
number?
hate to see
What's
this.
his number?
How much time is left,
This,
Jamie? He's on
like-
63.
This pains me.
No.
So gross.
How much left?
134.
134. Tying the record. Somebody said if he eats 76 for 1776, the year that we had our freedom here. Oh, fuck me, brother.
Dude, I said that he would break the record by 1.
Yes, and that
So
would be
if
classic
I win,
chestnut.
What do I win?
You get to fuck
You
that.
already won, friend.
117, he's got 65 down. I will say this for the people at home. The counter on ESPN has always been off. Wait until about 60 to
And then
120
they will
seconds
recount
afterwards.
it,
They
too.
will recalibrate it afterwards. Yes.
I'd
What?
fucking be crying too.
What? Is he crying? Chestnut's got tears in his eyes. He's going for the record. His family's probably watching at home. No! Come on. Dog for me, brother. We've got the dog father himself
You need a
going for the
dog.
record.
Oh my God.
67 dogs with 45 seconds left. He needs 8 to break the record.
That's not gonna
Can
happen.
Chestnut
You need a
do
dog.
it?
You
no,
need a dog.
I've got a dog out now.
You've
I've got to
got a
go
dog
full
out.
full Chestnut.
Dip it in the water.
I'm
Dip it in
gonna
water.
shake it up.
Dip
and
it in the
I'm
water.
gonna relish the moment.
Dip it in
Grab me
water.
that mustard, James. Grab me the mustard. I can't go mustard.
You have to eat one. You have to eat one before
Go,
he.
go,
Yes,
go.
he won.
45 seconds. 69.
Before
69
time runs out,
for
Ross,
Joey
eat one.
Chestnuts. Ah.
You have 17 seconds to eat that.
Yeah, we do. Here we
Go,
go.
go, go, go.
Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it.
Get back. Get back to me, Danny. He's at 70.
Oh,
No.
71.
Hang on.
Oh.
That's unofficial.
Yeah, that's unofficial. That is
There.
unofficial.
Yeah. Demand a count.
Can you throw up
Yeah,
after?
we need a recount.
Are
We
you
need
allowed
a
to throw up
recount.
after?
Well,
I
they have
don't-
to be off the stage totally,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Dude, for sure you're gonna purge. You better. Like,
I mean, you should, but
fucking should.
now listen, we need a recount, and
Yeah.
most of the time it is what? At least 1 or 2 off.
Yeah.
It's usually-
it
it's
is
usually
usually 1 or 2. Yeah. Alec,
4 dogs off.
Alec, can you look up how much one hot dog is in calories and then sodium?
One hot dog.
Do some math because he ate 71. I want to know the
He ate
total.
Are these like
71.
low
And
Wow,
is
wait.
that
hot
official?
dogs?
Is that official?
That is not official yet.
That is not official. Yeah, he needs to calm down
Not
and
official
make
yet.
sure that he does not. Unofficial.
Unofficial. Don't you fucking dare.
Xander.
fucking dare.
Xander.
Unofficial. Huh? So unofficially, he's 20 better than X. I'm saying he probably broke it. ESPN's counter is slow. Cut to me on this one here. I'm the canuser of this goddamn thing. I'm going to say that Chestnut probably broke the record. ESPN's counter is really fucking slow. They're usually plus minus about 6 off.
Really?
I'm going to say he
6?
broke the record, yes. I'm going to say he broke the fucking record, and I'm going to say 77 based on an unofficial count of 71 right now.
So that's
10,500
10,500 calories and
calories.
40,000
Jesus Christ.
milligrams of sodium. 40,000
In 10 minutes.
milligrams
How fast,
of sodium.
Justin, you know, you're a fighter. How fast do you shit that out?
I mean, dude, no.
He knows.
Yes, you've
he
gotta
knows
know.
that because he's a fighter.
Yeah, you've cut weight before, and then you eat right before. You eat the night before, right?
Oh, when you cut weight and you eat, you always need to hydrate first to make sure all your fluids are going because
Yes.
you dehydrate yourself. Then you eat, and about an hour later, you get diarrhea.
Yes.
It's just what happens to your body. You threw off your electrolytes, and then you shit a bunch of water, and then you go to sleep, and you wake up, and then you take a shit that's bigger than fucking me, pretty much.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which isn't hard, apparently. And
Yeah.
Then, yeah, man. And then after that, you're back to regular. So I can't even imagine what his body's about to go through because you said he fasted first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stuffed all that shit into his body.
Yeah.
There's no way that you're just gonna like, oh, I'm gonna wake up and take a normal shit.
No, they say it's like crazy for the next like 2 days or
Yeah.
something, right?
Dude, that is the reason. Have you ever taken a shit so big that you can kind of know why gay people are gay? Like, it just feels so good coming out. You're like, I get it now. I
Yeah.
get it. Like,
Yeah. So that's
Felt
probably,
amazing.
but more than likely, athlete to athlete, right?
Yeah.
Professional athlete to professional athlete. That's probably what he's doing right after this
gonna
competition.
orgasm for 2
An
days
hour
and
later.
shits. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
were you referring to yourself as a professional athlete right
No,
there?
Justin
Oh, him
and Chestnut.
So you think Joey Chestnut is a professional athlete?
Correct. And I would put him up there with the best. I'd put him ahead of Jordan at this point. If he breaks this record, what's the official number? What do we got here? They're coming back with it, brother. What's the official?
More within 7 and
Sponsored. 71.
and Sean Hellick.
No. Is it official that it was 71?
Yeah.
Come on. People are writing in. Craig Gillespie said it's official at 71. What do we got?
It's official. At
It is.
71.
No, that's what he's saying. But what is ESPN saying?
He has surpassed the kings of Egypt.
What do we got,
There is
Jamie?
nothing in this earth that is not now a monument to this man.
71
With
is
71
official.
hot
He said he's
dogs and
disappointed.
buns,
So am I.
12
I just
Yeah.
lost
cities in
$500
Coney Island.
on this goddamn
I'm out, guys.
competition.
Champion of the world.
Yeah.
Justin's gonna kill
That
himself
would
now.
make this-
You
yeah.
should kill yourself live on air. That would be great.
All right, guys.
71 is a disappointment in these weather conditions. And I'm going to be honest with you here. I'm going to say Joey Chestnut is now on the down end of his career, much
Yeah.
like LeBron James.
Yeah.
Because, Jesse, you've watched this with me every year for 8 years at this point.
I mean, and he.
Has beaten it every year, I feel like, or gotten close. He was nowhere near it today.
Sure.
In perfect weather conditions.
Right.
Is it?
Age. LeBron is getting older. Kobe got older. Jordan got
How old
older.
is Joey Chestnut?
35.
Yeah, he looks a lot older
He's got
than
one
that.
more year.
Because
No,
we don't. No,
he's
he'll-
got plenty more years because he'll always
He's still 20
win.
ahead of everybody else.
But breaking records, I think, is out of the question now.
Right.
So, look, apologies to everybody watching at home who bet with me on mybookie.com. Go to Chestnut again real quick, Jamie. Yep, there it is. Boom. You can see the look on his face. He's sweaty. He's trying to describe to the crowd the disappointment that they're feeling, that he's feeling, that his family's feeling. A lot of people flew in for this tonight.
Is he married? Do you know?
No, he's married to the game, and that's
No,
sometimes
he's
sometimes
married.
most
last-
important.
I was gonna say, how do you flex that at a bar like later that night? Like, you know, when you fight and you win, you're like, yeah, I just want to fight.
Yeah.
I think it works out. What do you tell girls there? Like, oh, I don't know if you know this.
He
but
doesn't have
there's
to
this hot
tell
dog.
girls
You just-
shit.
Doesn't
They
have to
know
tell
who the
your shit.
fuck
Joey
he
fucking
is
Chestnut.
walking through.
You know who Chestnut is? He walks into the bar with the mustard
Oh,
belt
yes.
on, and he says, "Hey, the champ
He wears
is
it
here."
everywhere.
Yeah, the champ is here,
Yep.
and that's what he
Like,
says.
your boyfriend might be a doctor, but
Guess
God,
what?
You know who the fuck
But
I
can
am?
he fucking?
Yeah, can he dog out?
Can he fucking
dog
dog
out?
out?
Can he
Because I'm about to
71
raw
dog out?
dog you out.
Exactly.
That's what I would say.
Perfect, Justin.
Exactly.
That's perfect.
To everybody who's watching at home, we appreciate you tuning in with us live here for the most important sports competition in the world. I don't think I've ever been more disappointed in a man, a hero, somebody that I look up to.
But
Yeah.
I'm proud of us, you guys, and people really liked the live feed.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of everyone but Dan.
Yep. Yeah, everybody but Dan.
Yep. I'm proud of
Technology
you,
doesn't work.
Justin.
It
I'm
does.
proud
I'm
of-
looking at
over
the
again.
text right now. It's
Dead
great.
computer.
Whose dick is
He's
that?
looking at a phone.
It's a dick pic.
Yeah, he's just staring at a dick pic.
Yeah.
We appreciate you
Don't-
tuning in with us.
Dan.
Hopefully you had the time of your young lives. 12 mustard belts now that Chestnut has, and I really
How many
wanna-
did Kobayashi have?
not 12.
No, I think it was
Not
8.
12.
I think it was 8, right?
But the most important thing, America still won today.
That is
America
true.
still won.
Craig.
Second wins every day.
Craig.
Cheers.
Yep.
Cheers. Thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to Chestnut for bringing the belt, back to America, keeping it on American soil. Soup's disappointed he didn't break the record, also because I lost $500 on mybookie.com.
Thank you to George Washington for starting this country or whatever the fuck we live in.
for crossing the Potomac, dipping your balls in it, and
think
getting this whole shit kicked
Was
off.
it the Potomac or the Delaware?
Yeah, and
Delaware,
you
right?
And
betcha.
Easy Tiger, he said, let's hear it for Jables. So
Oh, God damn it, Jables.
Yes. We'll hear it for Jables. For Justin Governal, a.k.a. Disgusting Justin. D'Anthony Holloway. Jesse, what are they calling you? The hottest MILF in the world?
MILF of the month.
MILF of the month.
I'm up against
MLM.
12 other people.
Yeah.
Because that's how many months there are, James.
Yeah.
no, I
You're
mean
up against
for
Octavia
this exact
Spencer.
month.
Yeah, for this exact month. If you're not
Trying to
subscribed
think
to our
of
YouTube
somebody's
channel,
name and I fucking
subscribe right now. Thank you for watching. Good night, everyone. America's safe again now that the mustard belt remains in Chestnut's hands.
Thank you, Greg. You're
Bye.
right, Greg.
Why are people saying I need to butt chug stuff? I'm not doing that.
Butt chug?